Okay. Should be everything all set. Okay. All right. We're going to quickly paint this again. Quickly hit this. Move this down. Okay. Now we can build the kreig. Okay. Do I still have the app? Yes, I do still have the app open. Perfect. So, see what we build first. I guess we could do the Lord Commissar. So, let's see. There's the Commissar model. The Veteran. And then the Flag. A radio operator. And another officer or something. I don't know. Well, let's start. With not this one. This is what we'll start with. Five, 3, and 4. I don't see why this isn't its own model. A kreig commissar. I guess you could just make it its own model to some degree. Just be like, oh, here's my commissar. He's just a kreig man. Thank you, Hayden. Number four. God. Dude, I forgot this mini has a fucking whip. I still can't believe that. Right there. Bro's got a whip. And 40k. Thanks, Dable. So yes, they did show up today, which is super nice, because I was kind of concerned. It's not 40 in the box. There's only 35. There's what I'm looking for. Could I just glue these together and... Yeah, there you go. I know, right? Only 35? Well, two of them aren't going to get built for a bit. And that's the artillery pieces. What's up, Eternal? Please don't slice his coat. I need to actually still hit the rest of this. Oops. There we go. Now, like I said, I don't know why you can't just be like, oh, this is my commissar. If you wanted to just run a commissar. I think you could. I truly think you could. Buy second set of overpriced crisis suits for your army, brother. You need like 4. Crisis suits are the backbone of Tau, brother. 7. Oh. No more than 2. I think you can get them from their website table. But I don't think any of their new stuff is going to be like available STL wise. Let's say it's just a bunch of vehicles coming in now. 666. It just added new exosuits is all. Well, that's how they gotta make their money, brother. The tank was free to everyone. Oh, perfect. I was concerned about that. I'm gonna do the sword one. The sword's, bro, the sword's so much. The sword version has so much drip. Yeah, we'll do the sword. So I need the pointer hand. No, I'm talking this. The fancy sword. I'm talking the mini. It's a fuzzy. Yeah, Krieger kind of necessary, especially if you want to have some, like, stay the fuck out of my face minis. Or not Krieg, I'm sorry, Kroot. I am Kroot. Of course, she's gonna have the bolt gun. Thank you, Fuzzy. this. I'll need that. Oh. The sword. How could I forget? Okay. We'll do bolt gun and no whip. No whip. Hammerhead, possibly Skyray. That a hammerhead with a plasma does work. Or the plasma, the hammerhead with a railgun does work. If you see a single enemy vehicle, you're like, haha, no. Then you just delete it. You found some STLs. I knew you would. Oh shit, that's not meant for this model. He has to have... He has to have the plasma pistol or the whip. Okay, I guess we are doing the whip. That can stay. That'll go into the Death Core of Kreig box. Cows are fine. We're done cabin, so that's good. The thing is, tomorrow we're gonna start doing some work in the fields. Doesn't rain much tonight. Oh, this has to go with the sword build. Okay. Yeah. I was say, if you, funnily enough, if you look at Trans Crusade, it is a lot cheaper than Warhammer. Also, I still can't believe GW sends you $15 for your birthday, so you can spend $80 on their website. They really do. They're really all like, oh, here's a free $15 from our multi-billion-dollar company for your birthday. Come spend $80 with us. Give us your money. Pretty much what it is. I almost built the Power Fist variant. I do like the Power Fists for the Kreig, or the officers. I think the Power Fist very much just has strip. Yeah. If you go to they do it on your birthday. Go to your email, whatever email you have with them. Go to promotions, which is where like you'll see your Warhammer stuff, and it'll show it. They sent it to me yesterday. I've already redeemed it, so yeah, it just says your voucher expires soon. And there's a $15 voucher. I mean, like I said, it's a free $15 to spend 50. I mean, at most, it's half a character that they bought for you. 16. Neither have I, but I have an account. That's all they want. That's not true. I've pre-ordered. I've done pre-orders through there. $17. Okay.
On a 90 has dropped 9 new recruits.
Oh, thank you. Holy shit, we got raided. I was like, what's the alert that's going off? Thank you. Thank you. I am a sleepy kreig builder today. Oh, goodness. Thank you for the raid, brother. I say brother, I just call everyone that because of Warhammer. Thank you. Lee Honor 90. I appreciate that. Welcome, all the raiders. Holy shit, I can't figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, it goes on the other one. No, it doesn't. But we're building. Usually we've been painting Red Corsairs. So we have more Red Corsairs to paint, but we're not touching them today. I'm wanting to build these, and then probably after I build them, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I got the Siege Platoon box I bought it for myself for my birthday, so I wanted to build at least the command squad today. Cause God, oh God, 30 more minis that I've to add to the backlog. Okay, there's that. No, the head does not have to go in yet. And everything, hell yeah. Alright, Lee. Thanks again, brother. Yup, it is. We were talking about how GW sends you $15 for your birthday and then expects you to spend $80. They do actually send you a $15 voucher. Which is, I can't believe that still. Okay, so we'll need this. What colors am I thinking of? So I have Kreig already finished on my desk. This is my Kreig colors. Then I have 3D printed bits that I use. So super dirty, a little bit of rustic. This one I missed the rust. No, I didn't. I lightly rusted it. So it's used equipment. It's supposed to look worn down. That's the important thing. Let me go grab the first thing I painted for my Kreig, because it's kind of the best thing I painted so far. The first thing I ever painted was the Kreig, was the artillery piece. I didn't know that this was supposed to be like a writing of some sort. And I have 3 more of these. Yeah, I have 3 more of these to paint and build. Obviously, I 3D printed that. And then there was originally 2 strands of barbed wire across the front. I'm probably going to break this piece off and put some 3D prints across the front and everything. So it was definitely what took me the longest. The wood grain was also very scary. No, this is not all speed paint. None of this is speed paint, actually. Then the sandbags were also scary because I didn't know what color to make them. And then just adding details for scenery was really what took the longest. Did all this one up on stream and everything. Thank you. This is a giant pain in the ass. It looks so cool, but getting this glued was such a pain. I think at first I tried to use resin to resin and UV, but it did not work out. So I was like, ah, fuck. So I ended up using just having to use super glue. But I mean, there for a while I was like, I'm gonna have to use resin to get this to stick properly, because 3D prints can be a pain. Unless you're like this, where you can stick them halfway into the mud, and then you got to do some cleanup afterwards, which is I haven't cleaned these ones up afterwards, but yeah. No speed paints on those because I didn't have any speed paints. All the Red Corsair stuff's speed painted. What are you talking about, Eternal? Yes, Ballistic. It is my birthday. I am 29. I'm in the last year of my 20s. And it feels like it, but that's just because I got ran over by a tractor last week. Eternal, I think if you just have your account, it asks for your birthday, so then that's when they get your information. That's when they get your information from you. Okay, so 19 is also needed. Oh, you motherfucker. It doesn't trigger anything. I couldn't see it. Thanks for the $1.22, brother. I'm pretty sure, what's that called? Dono walling? Is that what that's called? Where you like don't respond to somebody unless they dono or something like that? Dude, my right knee feels like it's 83. It feels fine now, but I accidentally took a nap and I was icing it today, so. But like, so let me explain what's the problem. When I'm walking around, I can feel my knee, the joint in my knee, just pressure and then it'll release, pressure and release, and then doing that throughout the entire day really starts to fucking hurt. It really starts to hurt. No, the road rash on my chest is fine. It's almost actually healed up. There's some bruising still. There's gotta be bruising for a bit. It is road rash. It's not something that's gonna go away immediately. Let's see. 21. I know I didn't say it like it. I didn't say it. This would probably be a better mini to stick out of the top of a tank than a commissar, in all honesty. You know, I can see my age demographics on YouTube. You all are the same age as me. A lot of you are the same age, if not older. I mean, my right foot and right knee got ran over, but honestly, originally I thought, oh man, I came out pretty unscathed, and now my knee's starting to fucking hurt every day, and I'm like, ah, oh, fuck. So I'm wondering if there's just a lot of extra fluids and stuff. I wasn't on it. I wasn't like actively walking around that much, so it was very, like, as soon as I actually started having to walk around a bunch, then my knee was just like, hey, fuck face. Do you not remember we got ran the fuck over 3 days ago? About 4 days ago. Also, I looked at it even more. I still have the pictures on my computer. I should. Here, I'll pull it up on my PC. Let me back up the photo and I'll pull it up on the PC. Because we also forgot to look at Warhammer news because I was just right into building. Okay, so this is like the actual full tractor. So originally I thought the outsides of these, a lot of times with tractor tires, the outsides of these will not be as flat. I forgot. It definitely was as flat. So as much as this part ran me over, it's still getting a lot of the weight. Again, glad it didn't shatter my knee, but and then right there's the step, so you can see the like 2 seconds I had to react. There's also a big blade on the backside of this that we used to like scrape with. I was very lucky that also didn't just clock me as well, because when I hit, I was holding on to this, and I was standing right here, and that dropped. As soon as that dropped, I pushed off of this with my hands, because by the time that dropped and I realized I was on the ground, my foot was already right here. So I'm like, well, I'm getting run the fuck over. It depends if my body's gonna get run over or just my legs. So that's when I pushed away and got away from it with my body, and that's the only reason why my right leg got caught. Oh yeah, no, I could have fucking died, brother. I could have fucking died. Alright, let's get off Google Photos so you don't accidentally see my face. I really can care less about an accidental face reveal at this point, but I'm still gonna try. Oh, that's right, they did the speed wah for the motorcycle man. I can't remember his name. Holy shit, are they still including flying? Are they still including flyers? Oh my god. Airplanes mentioned? And then oh, it's lore. It's lore. And then Dawn of War 4 gameplay trailer. I did check that out. Now, I did not talk about this because yesterday I didn't stream because I got tired after I fell asleep icing my knee. Is that... No, that's just Blood Angel's trim. Not Blood Angels trim. It's just red trim. Dude, finally, some fucking drip. Some drip from GW. Jesus. Thank God. Thank God this motherfucker... Dude, if this motherfucker came out and was ass, like every other mini has been from the 11th edition box, except for all the orc stuff, of course. The orc stuff's been fire. Bro, if this came out and it was going to be ass, I was going to be like, I don't know if I'm getting this 11th edition box, boys. I don't know if I'm going to get it. But yes, no, I'm super happy with this. It didn't even have to be super drippy. Although, I will say, I would have rather painted these white, because I like the bone white ribs on the chest and everything. I think that looks way better. They already said they won't do that. And I wonder if there's a helmetless option, but I kind of doubt there's a helmetless option for that one. Because it is the chaplain, and, you know, everyone's going to be like, cool skull mask. Okay. That's that and that. But they've talked about not using AI. Now, how long will that hold up? Who fucking knows? If they start using AI, it's kind of like, bro, you have your whole like history and the your whole history in the stuff that you make money from is literally fuck AI. Are you sure you want to do this? No, I've never played Dark Souls. I never wanted to. If I wanted to be angry at a video game, I would rather play something I find fun. Okay. Bro, he's so short. Bro's a short king. But yes, I do think this would be better for like a Krieg tank commander, definitely. Cut him in half, stick some putty or something underneath him, and then have him like sticking out. I think this would look really good, especially with like the chest armor and everything. Play War Thunder? No. I got off of it. I got unaddicted to it, please. It's like Akira. No! Leave me alone! Okay, I think that's everything from this one. If you don't know what Akira is, well, it's an old anime. It's like, I want to say one of the first body horror animes, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know that for a fact, but it's old as shit, and he's having, like, flashbacks to Akira. Dude, that is such a meme. That is such a meme. Oh god damn. I've got a problem. You have an hour? What was my last numbers in War Thunder? I quit, like I said, I successfully quit playing it after 1,362 hours. 1,360. Oh, the problem I'm having is I don't know which option to build. I kind of want to build it with the bolter, but flamer, man, the flamer. 43 and 44. Oh, it's right here. That's also of like over 5 years. That is my most played game. Actually, if you want to be technical and like add consoles, probably the Middle Earth series, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, are more than likely my most played games ever. I don't think I logged that much time in GTA Online to think that that would take the cake. But I know I perfected those games multiple times. And I would just sit around and run around and kill orcs as well. Dude, I love those games. Those are such good games, man. Why? Why can't I get more? Oh yeah, nerd alert from that. It's not the fact that I build and paint Warhammer where that's causing the nerd alert. Also, with this flag, because I want to do a Rogel Dorn, Kreig Rogel Dorn. I have a way to kit bash this already. So what you do is if you want to keep most of the pole, you can cut it here, cut it underneath the hand, and then you can, what's it called? You can pin it. So you'll put, like, you'll drill 2 tiny holes. You have to be very careful. You gotta drill some tiny holes. And then afterwards, you'll stick, like, something in it and super glue them together. And then you can just have a pole. And I plan on just attaching it to a Rogel Dorn. So, at least that's the way I plan on it. Bro, what's with all the drippy... Bro, they got all the drip, like... coats. He's got drip, but he's wearing like body armor. Bro, this has to be the most useless body armor ever. Bro's like, okay, I'm gonna strap a piece of metal to the front of my chest, even though las guns shoot straight through it. And bolt rounds just straight through it as well. And then he's also got a drippy jacket. He's just a regular dude with the flag. And then he's also just a regular dude. I would say it's one of the most played games. I do have a lot of hours on War Thunder. Even on console before I had PC. Before I had a PC, so... But I would also play with friends and have, well... I was gonna say I would have fun, but never in War Thunder. You don't get to have fun. All you do is suffer. Other than that, Metal Gear Solid 5, I know I have a shit ton of hours in. Because I would just run around in that as well. And like, just bullshit and have fun with it. Metal Gear Solid 5, I know. If it's not the Shadow of War games... or the Shadow of Mordor combined, it might be Metal Gear Solid 5. I do not like platformers. I will state, I don't know what it's been about most recent games. I haven't been a big recent game player at all. Thank goodness You're Here was the last video game I actually sat and played through the whole thing. And I did that for chat, since half of y'all seem to be British. At least YouTube chat seems to be that way. Please don't fly away. Thank you. I'm not... Let's see, what other games would I have probably put a shit ton of hours in? RTSs are my favorite. Okay. I'm gonna change my answer. I know I've changed it 3 times, but this one I do know the answer. Because I used to play it when my grandparents lived where I live right now. In this house. So, I played Command & Conquer Generals an ungodly amount. Like every single day after school when I was little. And I don't play it much anymore, but I couldn't tell you how many thousands and thousands of hours I have in that. there's just no way that I would ever know. That whole series was like my childhood. Between Generals, which is, oh my god, dude. Thanks, Razzie. If you want to talk about some crazy shit, look at the GLA audio for Command and Conquer Generals. Bro. They would have bomb trucks and they would say postal delivery service. It's just like, excuse me? I also remember there's a line where if you select a bomb truck in the video game, it would say, they'll get the mail. and I'm still like, Jesus Christ, as a little kid, you didn't quite understand that. Now I'm an adult and I'm like, oh my god, how the fuck did they get away with this? They'll get the mail. I also remember the GLA also had slave workers, and I always remember like clicking on people and they would say, I would need some shoes. And then what else? What other voice lines were there that I can remember? There, you could have an angry mob, and then you can get an upgrade for them, because they would throw rocks and Molotovs at people. But if you got the upgrade, they would get AKs, and they would go, AK-47s for everyone! And then you'd hear a bunch of people cheer. It wasn't on a TV, it was on a computer screen. Bro. It's Command and Conquer Generals. That one is specifically Generals. Dude, I couldn't tell you how many hours I have in that, for real. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 at that time too, but I will say Command and Conquer was definitely my favorite. I'm still trying to think of other super hilarious things. Oh, something you couldn't get away with now definitely is they would allow you to have suicide bombers in the game, and you could run up to a random car and you'd get in the car and drive it. I really don't think you could make that game. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to get in trouble talking about it either. Dude, that game was wild. That game is wild. I have them. I still own the games. I own them through EA and everything. And then there would be, I mean, you're basically playing as terrorists. That's what the GLA was. And then Command and Conquer Generals, 0 Hour, had a game mode where you could play as, like, specific generals. And each general would have their own specialization, and I would always play the Air Force General, because if you go up against the GLA, then they couldn't really fucking do shit about it. You would just send F-22 Raptors to bomb the shit out of them, and they're like, we can't do anything. There's that. Oh god, dude, I love that. I love that game. I look back with that game with so many memories. Fucking bro, it's the bomb truck going, they will get the mail, is the most out of pocket shit ever. I forgot about that. Dude, I need to look up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking up voice lines for this. You guys need to hear. I can't show you the YouTube video, but I'll play the audio. Because I know I'm missing some really good ones. Voice lines. Not Gale. Okay, there's a 20-minute video I'm going to play in the background as I build. That might get me. Actually, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can do that one. Let me set this up real quick. Let me add game capture. Specific window. Yeah, here we go. On medieval games? Oh, fuck, brother. Don't tell me that. Where's the game audio? Oh my god. I forgot the music's very Arabic, too. Oh, damn. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. Ah, who cares? I multi-stream anyways. That's not what I need. Hold on. I need application audio capture. That's what it is. Okay. Dude, this music used to go so hard when I was a kid, too. To me. Not this, obviously. This is just that this is just the background music. You can get For Honor for $5. Yeah, brother, I played For Honor when it came out. Oh, look, they have a little minefield sign. You're just gonna get the audio while I build, because I can't play the video. I can't play the video. YouTube will be like, hey, fuckface, what are you doing?
Workers build and repair structures and bridges. Workers can also collect supplies.
Oh, this is all the voice lines. No. I wanted the funny ones.
This car will do.
Okay, this is the suicide bomber voice lines.
Preparing for deliverance. Explosives assembled. I love driving cars. Let's go for a ride. They are vulnerable. This will make a difference. Fully vested. For the cause. I will be remembered. I will not bow to you. I fight to the death. They won't take me alive. I will die with honor. Find me a good car to drive. I'll make a car bomb. I must position myself.
Okay, YouTube, this is a video game. This is a video game.
In truth, we have a network. I move to a sacred place. I know people there. On the true path. I'll make a run for it. I am prepared. They will fear us. We must have justice. Our following is strong. I love a crowd. I will die for
Oh my
cause.
god!
I'll make the sacrifice.
I forgot he says, I love a crowd. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is audio from a game from the early 2000s.
I will work. What do you want with me?
Okay, so this is the slave. AKA your worker that builds everything.
Do not hurt me. I will obey. I'm just a peasant. I'm hungry. Cannot we live in peace? Yes. Ow! Okay, I will work. I do what I am told. I will go.
This game's from like, I want to say
have
the
some
90s.
shoes? You change your mind often. Does it have to be so far? If that is what you want, this is hard work. I will do what I must.
I'll play this shit on
hammer is
stream.
heavy.
I love
Are
this
there
game.
not better tools? I will try to hurry. I will do the best I can. Our work is complete. I am finished with the building. Building construction has been completed.
I need to find the one. No, that's China. Oh shit, is it all? Bro, I still can't believe he says I love a crowd and it's the suicide bomber. That's the saboteur. That's the sniper character.
Let us tune in.
Bro, this is just from a game from the early 2000s. Is this the...
Come along with us. Okay, now, where are we going next? My van...
Dude, also, they got some Arabic people to do this, by the way. They got Arabic people to do this audio.
will do good for you in battle. We will get there soon enough.
That's like a battle bus where they shoot out of it. Where is...
GLA Postal...
I found the bomb truck audio.
GLA Postal Service. I have a delivery. Sorry, no tracking numbers. I will send a clear message. Loaded and ready. Not responsible for damaged goods. Bomb truck ready for dispatch. Transporting. Shipment on the way. Right on schedule. Here I come. Nothing stops the mail. For the GLA! Hitting the gas. I will carry it through. It is my purpose.
Oh my god, I forgot they did that. I forgot they did that. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm going to get in so much trouble. Get the fuck out of here, game audio. Get the fuck out of here. I forgot they did that. I forgot they did that. I actually forgot they made that noise. I need to find out when this game came out. Hold on. I forgot they did that. When did Command and Conquer Generals come out? Came out in 2003. Oh my god. I mean, that was Afghanistan, so... I forgot they did that. I forgot they did that. Well, it's not actual terrorism. Okay, because when I was a child, it wasn't this bad. Then I'm an adult now, and I'm like, oh my god. This shit was in a video game I played as a kid. Ugh. You guys just don't know. I played that game since I was 8. That'd be like you going back to a game you played when you were 8 and being like, "Oh, they make fun of terrorism." I know for a fact it takes place during Afghanistan in the game because the fall of Baghdad, the takeover of the city of Baghdad is the first mission you do as Americans. Dude, I forgot some of that game audio. No tracking numbers. They'll always get the mail. Dude, it's oh my god. Like I said, I don't know if that game could also what's in the Discord? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not a Reddit mod. That actually works really well, Table. That really works well. Jump scare. Dude, shut the fuck up. I can't believe that actually works halfway decent. I never really watched the whole video. I just know the guy goes crazy and acts like a Reddit mod. What is the video? YouTube, explain it. Chat, explain it to me. What did this Discord moderator do? Dude. The game audio is so fucking cursed. Don't let Hassan Piker hear that. He'll cry and shit and piss a little. I can say that. All the Twitch people, all the Twitch raiders are gone now. They said hi and then left. Are you fucking serious? I know, I gotta get the model. I gotta get the artwork actually done good on that at some point. I don't know. Maybe that's the first thing I'll get when the stream's monetized. Thanks, Lucky. The dude who lives in the house was not. What? Eternal, what the fuck are you saying, brother? The dude who lives in the house, not the actual house? Oh. You didn't have to explain that. I knew what the fuck you meant. Although, with as crazy as that dude looked, he probably would have thought the house is an anime villain. Where is this motherfucker's head? Bro, that's a real good way to get fucking shot. I can't do the like chubby my lady like talk. Cause I don't know, I can't do that. But that's what I get, like. That just sounds like a Reddit mod. I'm gonna rescue my anime princess. I'm gonna go kick this man's door in. Nah, I would have shot him. This is a castle doctrine state that I live in. His ass would have been shot. Apparently, the villain tortured his daughter or something. Does dude need medicine to control his life? Cause holy shit, bro. Someone can be that retarded that they like think, oh no, he has the princess in there, I'm gonna go save her. I mean, that's what it sounds like. Also, I will state, very good doctor. Very good doctor model, this dude. Bro needs to go back to... This is why we need to open insane asylums again. America, you let the mental health crisis... Ronald Reagan, you fucked up the mental health crisis. Lock women up in insane asylums again. I said it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And that Reddit moderator, lock him up too. That's not gonna get quoted. Bro, if that dude was in the military, he was like a janitor. Oh, diorama water effects. Test ice bases to see what works best. Acrylic works best, in all honesty, for ice. You're so glad you did the test beforehand. Yeah, it's always nice to... It's always good to test. You can't just, like... Even if you watch someone do it on YouTube, you can't just be like, immediately, yeah, it's fine. Opaque, yep. Yeah, I knew it was going to be in the quotes. Now, I better say something. Okay. I knew it would be in there. Please. Please? There we go. It's way too much. You should have used a pixel of paint. Yeah. You got to use a gnat's ass worth of paint to color it. Otherwise, it's instantly just switched. It doesn't take hardly any at all to like swap colors around. I love how bro also has a folding chair. Bro has a seat, so he's like, all right, let me admit these. Come. Hold on, I gotta think of how to say this. Cave diving. I would rather. I can't say that on YouTube or Twitch. I would get banned. I'd rather kiss the pavement at 80 miles an hour. That sounds like the most terrifying thing ever. And like I said, I would rather kiss the pavement at 80 miles an hour. I don't know why retards think, let's go into this cave. Never. Never would I ever. I would never. Bro, if I saw a cave, I'd be like, let's get some dynamite and blow the fucking shit out of that so no child gets lost in there. People who die in caves are retarded. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Tent, but... Oh. And you got no white inks. Damn. No, fuck that shit too, because people also die in there because they get lost. And it's illegal. Is Dresden a town in the UK? It sounds like it's a town in the UK. You know, okay, so let me break this down. I've never quite understood the Twitch rating system because, yeah, so we got rated earlier with 9 people, which I'm super thankful for, of course. They all said hi, basically, that kind of stuff. But the thing I never understood was why Twitch expects people to raid, because 90% of the viewers go away. 90% of the viewers, like, say hi, and then leave. It's something that I just don't understand. Find a haunted house. I'm surprised the house I live in isn't haunted. Also, I don't really believe in ghosts, so it doesn't matter because I don't believe in it. It's just your brain's trying to make faces in the dark. I've had nightmares where it was sleep paralysis, but it wasn't actual sleep paralysis. It was a sleep paralysis dream where I turned around and saw a severed head next to me in my bed. And I was just like, that was a fucking terrible nightmare. I don't know why the fuck I had that dream, but I was just like, what the fuck? And also in that dream, I remember someone standing in my doorway. It wouldn't be as funny as you think. I promise you it wouldn't be as funny as you think, because I would just be walking around like, this fucking sucks. A lot of the stuffs in the TV shows are like scripted, man. I hate to be that guy, but a lot of it is really. Most of it's just scripted. makes for good TV. I remember, and I talked about this. Cartoon Network did a thing where they used to send like children to like go to like spooky areas and stuff. So they would like send them to haunted areas, alleged haunted areas. And I remember them going to Alcatraz, having night terrors. I've had a gun pointed at my face. I'd probably say that's the actual scariest thing. And I'm not talking about in the military either. I've had a random motherfucker put a gun on my face. You want to talk about the scariest thing? I keep that strap on me for a reason. The nice thing is the army taught me not to panic, so I didn't fucking freak out when he pulled a gun on me. And then this dumb motherfucker said, "Alright, man, don't go to the cops about this. I'm sorry." I'm like, the fuck do you expect me to do? Of course I'm going to the cops about this. Like, are you for real? Where the fuck is this thing that I'm missing? What the I'm missing something. I'm missing something or I am blind. 62 is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's a knee. Okay. Not what I thought it was. I never said I was funny, Eternal. And I always stated I wasn't a good singer. We don't do karaoke anymore. Scary karaoke anymore. Because we can't. YouTube literally wants to delete me out of existence whenever that happened. I will say, doing these like bent knees is the most complicated thing that Kreig do, and it's still a bitch. It's still a bitch to do. I'm not gonna lie. 64 got the Russian headset. Also, this would be also a really good one, just because the headset that this man wears looks like a tanker helmet. He's got like the tanker helmet on, which that would also be perfect for a tank mini. Careful. Edited photos of JD Vance. Brother, they're gonna look back in history and say, why did this man look so different every time? I don't know. Have you seen the royal family? I'm gonna talk about scary. The Twitter police might come and get me for saying that. I don't know why, but I think like posh as I think of like posh British speak as like Nigel Thornberry kind of. And he's Australian. He's not even British. Please. Please. Also, I learned some history today. This is something I didn't know. And I'm serious, I did not know this, if you did know this. And the only reason I'm talking about this right now is because you guys said that we were talking about the slave that the game had in it, aka the worker. They never called him a slave. He was always a worker. I heard Abraham Lincoln owned slaves, and I did not know that as a kid. I did not know that until just now. And for all the non-American, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. And he owned slaves. I can't do the Nigel Thornberry voice. I'd be more likely to do the kid's voice. From where the fuck do you think? It wasn't from Brazil. I'm sorry, British had Indian slaves as well. But that's not something they teach us in American history. Oh! No, it's just not talked about in American history that Abraham Lincoln, the man who freed the slaves, owned slaves. It's just not talked about at all. And it's a weird fact that the school system likes to keep hidden for some reason. So I just heard about it and I was like, that's fucking wild. Excuse me, you guys didn't invent shit. I was gonna say, excuse me, you guys invented it, but no, like, slavery's been around for, like, since the beginning of time. AKA, like, the beginning of man. It's been around for 10,000 years. Rome did it. Greeks did it. The early city-state, well, not city-states, the early, I believe, Byzantine Empire? Shut the fuck up. Don't ever talk about that dog shit Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter movie. Don't you ever. That's so stupid. I used to have a teacher who used to love Abraham Lincoln. And I don't know why she loved him so much, but we would say that she had a bust of a certain part of Abraham Lincoln. If you catch my drift. That's how much she loved Abraham Lincoln, and she fucking hated that movie, bro. She hated that movie. So, I was a little asshole in school. I did not pass this class, big surprise. And I had a wireless mouse, so I noticed one day she left her computer on, and her computer unguarded and vulnerable. So what I did was I would pull up the movie and start playing it, and she fucking almost lost her mind. I disposed of the mouse real quick. Like, I broke it apart with I broke it in half with my bare hands, threw it in the trash can, and like got the fuck up out of her class after class was over, because she was like checking people for what she was checking to see who was fucking with the shit. Nobody snitched on me, surprisingly enough. Holy shit, how is this motherfucker supposed to be? Oh. It's supposed to be like that. But no, I used to torment teachers. I was an asshole. What's up, Nelson? I was not a good student. Oh, all we got left is the flag man. Table probably would have snitched. Yes, the box did arrive. It's going good. I took a nap. I took an accidental nap, so I'm glad I woke up in time to stream. I woke up and I was like, oh fuck, what time is it? And then I realized, oh, okay, we're fine. I did get some money for Warhammer for my grandma. And Warhammer gave me $15 that I'm not going to spend. Well, I'll spend on probably the 11th edition box, but Table, don't be mad. Oh, teacher. Rhino fucked with your PC, teacher. Please give me some soup. And don't beat me with the stick. Am I joining the Kreig Command Squad? Yes, the Kreig Command Squad has a lot of drip, and it's giving me ideas for, like, what to do with extra stuff. So, this would be in a tank. This could be one of the guys in the tank. Because of his helmet, this would also be a guy in a tank. Very, very good. Very, very, very fitting. So, like, it's very easily... It's helping me figure out what to do for Kit Bash and stuff. Dude, I still can't believe that. You guys need to use that more often. You guys need to use that insult more often. The one that I talked about the other day. Bro, you could eat an apple through a fence. Most devastating thing I've ever heard someone say to another person. Bro, dude, I was all like, oh my god, don't go home and End yourself tonight, please, bro. I heard somebody say that to that, and I was just still like, holy shit, dude, your life's done. Don't end it tonight, please. Not only that, but like if I do this, I'm gonna have an extra commissar, and I'm just gonna run him as a regular commissar, because you could very easily like use this for other stuff, and then run the commissar as just a regular commissar, because the kreig doesn't have any, sadly. Also, bro has a whip. God, dude, that was the most devastating thing I've ever heard somebody say to somebody. You look like you can eat an apple through a fence. So harsh. So fucking harsh. Big flag. This I will not glue down. This is gonna get painted without being glued together. But I already have a plan to do this for like a Ruggle Thorn. Is snip above, snip below the fist, and then pin it. You probably wouldn't even need to pin it. But I don't know the leather box version. What was the insult? Eternal. You look like you could eat an apple through a fence. Do you not get the insult? I heard this in the military, by the way. And it was an old dude. It was an old dude in the that was enlisting, and it bro was in his like late 30s, early 40s. I can't remember. Cause he used to. There was this one girl that they called Snaggletooth, because her teeth were all fucked up, and I didn't say that about her because I wasn't an asshole. But then I heard that man go, "Bro, she can eat an apple through." Like, she heard him say it, and he's all like, she could probably eat an apple through a fence. And I'm all like, oh my god. I still say to this day the most devastating insult I've ever heard someone hear. Oh, I was gonna say, where the fuck is this man's helmet? Average British person teeth. What's a dentist? Previous colonel of the regiment? Oh shit, that little skull. I was wondering about that. Uh, 40. Bro, dude, I love the power fist. So probably when I do, oh god damn it, YouTube, fuck you. YouTube work properly. When I do the second one and like kit bash with these, I'll probably build the commissar with the power fist, because the power fist looks so dope. Also, why does the kreig commissar have so much drip? It's got so much more drip than a regular commissar. Fight me. If you think I'm wrong, fight me. Fight me in the streets right now. Fight me in the streets right now outside your house. Let's step outside of your house specifically and go into the street and fight about it. Did I forget to throw a backpack on one of these? No, I didn't. Bell end? Just calling someone the tip of a cock. Or you can have good genetics and not have to have braces. I didn't have to have braces. Maybe if you don't kiss your cousins. I also found out other things that I didn't know about. It's a better commissar because it's just a commissar. It isn't just a commissar, it's a Lord Commissar. Oh, I don't know the difference. Shit. Alright, let's get ready to say goodbye to Twitch, because I'm about to say something. I found out something today, and you know what? It makes a lot of sense. So, Twitch, goodbye, because they're probably going to ban me for saying this. I found out that a certain streamer who's Turkish, his grandparents or great-grandparents were cousins. Because apparently in the Muslim... I don't know if it would be the religion. Bro. Apparently at the time it was okay to have kissing cousins. If you catch my drift. Hold on, let me finish this model. I'm almost done. This is the last one we're going to do today anyways. So let me finish it real quick. Well, my mom was adopted, so yeah. I can't, like, know for sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. Okay. Command squad done. Can't wait to work on this in, like, 3 weeks when the rest of my backlog's done. Oh, I'm kidding. We'll probably work on it somewhat sometime soon. I'm projecting. I don't know my grandparents, technically. I don't know my biological grandparents. I know my grandparents. Considering my grandparents raised me, so. It's permitted by the Old Testament. Yeah, that shit's retarded too. That shit's illegal in America. I don't want to hear it from any British people either. Y'all's royalty used to fuck each other's sisters. Oh, I guess that wasn't true. I was thinking of the most inbred person. Wasn't he Dutch? Was he Dutch or German? What's up, Michael? You joined at the wrong time, brother. You joined at the wrong time. Well, we finished up building what I was wanting to build. Sweetheart, Alabama? Brother, you got the thing wrong. You got the thing wrong. You got the quote wrong. He was Dutch? Okay. I have no idea how I'm gonna paint this flag. Yeah. We were making fun of people who have inbred family members. And I truly don't know if I do because, like I said, my mom was adopted, so. Did you really think it was always Sweetheart, Alabama and not Sweet Home, Alabama? So we built the command squad that came in the Siege Platoon box. The Krieg. I'll probably make a short little video on it. Just like explaining everything in it. Why I wanted it. I have now 4 artillery pieces. I have 3 to build and paint still. Of course, we did a flamer. A bolt gun. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this another commissar? Or is this just an officer? I don't know what he's supposed to be. Eternal, aren't you in Alabama? Our doctor, again, a really good doctor. Bro's got drip. Bro's got the drip. Bro also, I forgot to put something on him. $31. I know somebody's from Alabama that watches. Oh, that's right. You're an East Coaster. I mean, the mountains are the same thing. A young Krieg officer learning to be a commissar. So basically, Lord Commissar Acolyte. Ah. Oh, Jersey? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey! Hey! I don't know the Jersey version of I'm walking here, so I'm walking here. Hey! I just dropped that. Oh no, I just dropped that. I don't regret making fun of Jersey. Fuck. Fuck. I'm gonna love how any British people are just gonna know New Jersey as hey. Okay, let's see if I can find that piece. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna find this. It's gone forever. You feel targeted? Canadian? You know, I heard the funniest, like, no actual insult to Canadians. I heard the funniest thing. I heard somebody call a Canadian this. They called them a snowback. Opinions on the Krieg? On the medic guy from Krieg. I like him. He's got drip, but I currently am looking for a bit underneath my desk. Fuck. I think this is gone, boys. Well, shit, boys. We're gonna have to make do. Yeah, it's gone. That's gone. That's not cool. I thought that was a French. Damn it. Wait! I found it. It was on my crotch. Bro's got the syringe and all. I will state, I do have one mini that I'll probably build that's not officially set up for like the regular Krieg. It's from the kill team. Let's get all of this stuff out of the way. And I'm gonna have to find it. Give me a second. where is the bits for this? Yeah, this is just Krieg bits. This is gonna get added to, by the way. I'm gonna need a second box for just Krieg bits. This also includes the Death Riders extra stuff and all that. I always try to keep my bits. What the fuck helmet is this? Oh, this is a medical helmet. I was like, bro's got a searchlight on his helmet. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, that's the other version of the medic bag. Here it is. Nope. Well, shit. Well, I can't find it right now, but here's the bag. It's from the kill team. It's the doctor from the kill team, and he's got a syringe and he's like extracting some juice out of a needle. That's not going to be snipped as a joke. I said juice. Okay, well, I'll find that at some point. So, here is the commissar, but he is standing on something. Yeah. So this is like a regular Marine. I mean, it's still 2 feet taller, which, if I remember correctly, lore-wise is correct. And then this is a Red Corsair, which is a Chaos Marine, which is Chaos Marines are slightly shorter. But that's not a regular guy. Here you go. Get this man. He's standing tall and straight. There's a head high difference. I can feel this one falling apart. I gotta get the glue out. Where's the glue? I actually just had it. There it is. Well. Okay, hopefully that'll actually glue the fuck down. So yeah, I hear it. I had $1. Brian Shaw isn't that tall. Oh, Brian Shaw. Oh, I thought I was thinking of Eddie. I was gonna say Eddie's not that tall in comparison, is he? How tall is Brian Shaw? How tall is Brian Shaw? He's 6'8". Not that quite. What else? What's the other guy? Oh, Eddie Hall. Height. He's 6'2". I'm as tall as Eddie Hall. Yeah, we're getting ready to end right now, because I'm hungry. Here you go. You get to go to the fancy end screen. Dude, it's so dark over there. Oh. There we go. There you go. That's your ending screen, because that fucking thing fell off last night, and I was so mad. Yeah, I know. I've built them, Nelson. They're gigantic. They're gigantic. What's on the Discord? Oh. Yeah, Charles II. That's right. That's right. Holy Roman Empire. That's what it was. Yeah, bro was the most inbred person ever. Huh, this looks like a pretty straight tree here. Bro married his niece. This is why Europe's so fucked up. Does your 2K list real quick? All right. Lists. I have to find the lists. Oh, Warhammer lists. Oops. Well, we were building 40k minis, and then we started shit talking. Which one's yours? You're not Kirk. It's in general. Right above the kissing cousins. Oh, this! I saw this. If someone has anti-vehicle, you're fucked. Oh, Gladiator Lancer. So you're really hoping to run into Tank Guard? You're really hoping to run into Tank Guard? Because you have 2 Repulsor Executioners, 1 Gladiator, 3 Repulsor Dreadnoughts, Repulsor? My brain's not working. 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, and 2 Ballistus Dreadnoughts. Blade Guard Vets to protect, Blade Guard Vets, to cover Gilliman's ass. Honestly, I would swap one of these for. I would swap one of these for a Ballistus Dreadnought, just cause you're gonna want something to tie up melee, because there's a lot of anti-vehicle melee out there, and if you can get away from getting tied up in melee with that, you can keep these back to shoot. That is also true. If someone shows up with las cannons, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked if that happens. So, yeah. Alright. Let's end stream. Oh, goodness. A nice, relaxing day for my birthday. And the fact that we got raided. Dude, that was wild. I've never expected to get raided on Switch. It went exactly as I thought it would. The raiders showed up, said hi, and then peaced out. All those tanks and stuff. That is true. Centaur RSV las cannons. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, throwing heavy weapons teams in the back of the M3 half track that they're calling the new guard vehicle would destroy that army. So, all right, brothers, everyone. I'm gonna head off, grab a bite, and sleep. That's my plan. I'm so tired. So wherever you are in the world, have a good evening and or night, and I'll see you all tomorrow to paint more, because I need to get working on painting. 29, my last year of my 20s. It's whatever. Don't worry, my right knee feels like I'm in my 40s, but that's because it got ran over by a tractor. So I'll see you guys later.